Apple hit hard from Friday's tech sell-off and sliding more this morning. This coming after the unveiling of several new products last week, including a new watch and a subscription bundle. The stock is now off more than 22% from its high of the year. Joining us right now is Will Power. He's the senior analyst at Baird. I want to get into what's going on with this stock, but I also am hoping that you can help put it in context because we had the product launches last week. We have antitrust lawsuits that are hanging potentially, we'll see, over this company, given what's happening with Epic Games. And now you have TikTok and WeChat and whether there's going to be a backlash against American companies in China. How much do you think all of that is playing into what you're seeing in the stock right now?
Well, that's a good question, Andrew. Thanks for having me. Good morning. Look, I think the biggest driver here is you're seeing some natural consolidation, given what had been some frenzied action in the stock following what had been stellar fiscal Q3 results, coupled with the stock split announcement. And I think that stock split drove, a lot of excitement, in front of that effect, which occurred at the end of August. So effectively, you've seen, some pullback since then. But I think, longer term, all the ecosystem, benefits are very much still in place. But to your point, sure, there's been a combination of other factors that have probably contributed to some of the weakness as well.
And specifically, though, of all of those various potential clouds I threw out there, which one are you concerned about, or are you concerned about any of them?
Well, I think longer term, we've got to watch antitrust and understand, what happens, on that front. I mean, they've taken a pretty strong line versus, Fortnite. And I think, they've navigated, some of those issues, for many years, whether it was, Netflix in the past, Fortnite today. That's something we'll have to continue to keep an eye on. And look, at the end of the day, there's a nice symbiotic relationship between developers and the overall Apple platform. And that's why it's important also to keep an eye on things like TikTok and WeChat, because that drives interest and traffic, on the platform. So the more access you have to apps, the better the ecosystem, flourishes.
Right. What's a fair price for this company right now?
Well, we've put a $133 target price on it. I think it is a stock that can, obviously it's trading above the market, but, we think right now this is a work from anywhere beneficiary, right? And I think you're getting a premium from that, or should get a premium from that in the market. And look, case in point, my home broadband's down. I'm using my iPhone and, AirPods, to communicate with you all this morning. And, that's what you need to work, right? And so I think, our sense is that they're going to get a nice boost again from this latest product cycle, because these products have become more indispensable than ever. And right. So, I think the stock can get back up above 130.
How much of that, though, you think is a pull forward? Meaning, I talked about this on the show. We've ended up, for our family, we're beneficial or privileged to be able to do it. We're buying iPads or buying laptops or buying a lot of stuff. Stuff we might have bought a year or two from now, and the question is whether that's just pulled it forward.
Well, there's probably some pull forward, but again, I think these products are becoming more indispensable, over time. We had our most recent consumer survey out here a few weeks ago. We're seeing growing interest in watch and AirPods. In fact, the purchase intent for the next watch was almost double what we saw in our survey a year ago. So even in some of the wearables products, right, which are growing, north of 20%. You're seeing increased demand, and that's helping supplement iPhone. And look, iPhone, I think we're due for a bigger upgrade cycle, right? I mean, you've got a big portion of consumers out there that have had iPhones for 3+ years.
Right.